move now to answer those questions. Unfortunately, we are very short on time. Is it a specific question, or are you happy to hold? Okay. Excellent. Thanks very much. You got the mic.
Very specific question. Talking about financing, and it has to do with Canada. How come Canadian businesses or Canadian financing is not big in Nigeria?
Okay, great.
We're
why
the biggest
is Canadian...
on the continent. So why don't we have enough of your businesses coming to the biggest country in Africa?
Brilliant. So we'll start. Thanks very much. We'll start with First Bank in the order with which
I have someone we call a model yesterday. And you agree with me that she's done very well representing Nigeria on diaspora matter. Is someone excited about that? All right. Permit me to say that I welcome this beautiful lady. Okay. A mother, a grandmother, an honorable member of the legislature in Nigeria who have served very well, Okay. And a few minutes ago, she just set me up. So if I retaliate here now, don't say anything. But I tell you that it's our 62nd birthday tomorrow. And so I'm not saying she's blushing, but you can see that her leg changed. So when she was setting me up, I said, well, one beautiful thing about us is that we knew ourselves when we were younger. So I've seen a lot of our catwalk, but thank God that she's still doing a lot more. So thank you so much, the chair of Nigerian Diaspora Commission.
Thank you.
It's an honor to have you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother, the one and only Ambassador Bolaji. I've known you for a long time, and I want to thank you for the great job you've done in foreign affairs as a fantastic diplomat. I appreciate you. Thank you. So don't worry, I will set you up publicly. Senator Ume, Chairman, Senate Committee on Diaspora, my Oga at the top. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the wonderful working relationship the Commission has had with you. Organizers of this summit, Mr. Sam Adewale and his team, King Wale Adesoya, I pay my respect and compliments to everyone, and I have to recognize Honorable Terab, Director TTI of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. Mr. Adewale, So let me go straight to the topic, and I'll be as brief as I can. I want to take it from the gentleman who talked about my Ghanaian brother. Where is he? Okay. Who talked about, I think we'll take it from there. He talked about diaspora, mortgage, housing, and all that, which is, and Kweku said the two countries that they said they knew were Ghana and Nigeria. So I said it would be Nigeria, then Ghana. And Kweku, there's a lot of work we would like to do with you since you've started something like that. So for the diaspora, first is, we are your embassy in Nigeria. So work with us. And there's so much we can do together. And of course, the Senate has a committee on diaspora, chaired by Senator Ume, and the House Committee on Diaspora, chaired by Senator Tochukwu, who will be here for the gala. So housing. We have a housing program. Unfortunately, we have not launched it because we're waiting for the Minister of Housing who will officially unveil it. We're just dotting the T's and the I's. So a combination of the housing program and the mortgage program, so that from wherever you are, you can own your own homes. One of the biggest problems is the fact that you get duped. You want to buy a house. King Wale Adesoya wants to buy a house. Or you send him the money to build you a house, then the next thing he marries 2 wives, and the money disappears. So I want to ensure that all those things don't happen anymore. There are diaspora cities now that will be coming up in every state of Nigeria. through the Federal Housing Authority. And some, Honorable Tarab, I think about a number have already gotten their letters from FHA. So just talk to Honorable Tarab, go to our website, and then you just register. You know, if you want a little place in your state, not the big ones though, somewhere in your state and all that, we're making it happen for you through the FHA. And the Ministry of Housing and Federal Mortgage Bank are coming up with a mortgage scheme. Sorry, we've been announcing that since. We have not launched it because we want to ensure it's foolproof. Last month, somebody came up with the website and said, pay to me if you want diaspora mortgage. So we have to ensure that it's foolproof. That when you put your money, you put $200, I think for 6 months, to know that you have a source of income. Then thereafter, you'll be entitled to 50 million naira as a mortgage. I know you cannot build your house, but it'll be a catalyst to you investing and doing much more in your country. So we look forward to fully starting that off with the diaspora. Now, thank you for putting this together. And the idea is that we do more of this abroad. But we also do back home in Abuja, the Diaspora Investment Summit, 5th to 7th of November 2024. You can register online to participate. You can also be home. The idea is we've been talking to a lot of people here. We want to make it easier for you when you want to invest in Nigeria. Like a lady who came to us, Senator Umi, what are the challenges? Who do you want to talk to? How do we navigate? We are there to help you all that. And we're glad that we've been doing that since the last 5 years of the commission. There's a lot more to do, but we started that. Navigating, dotting the T's and the I's. There was a gentleman who went to the wrong hands. We were able to solve his matter, and he got on with his business. And then we also work with the presidential enabling environment on ease of doing business in Nigeria. So whatever the challenges, let us know. We'll see what we can solve. Somebody sent me a mail today. I said, attend NDI. I said, are you going to sort a few things for me? Are you going to give me accommodation? I said, no, but come. So if you have the serious things you want to do, we're there for you. The Diaspora Day just took place July 25. I thank all of you from Canada who participated. It is your day. It is your Diaspora Day. It is your own national celebration of the diaspora. And we've introduced another content, the Merit Award. So we'll be doing the third one next year, so that all of you doing great things, let's celebrate you back home with an award ceremony. And we just got the good news before coming here that the award winners will now be nominated to get the national honor. So there'll be a diaspora category for the national honor. So this year's national honor, we've been told that we can select 3 Nigerians for the national honor, diasporans. So hopefully it will get better. Let's encourage you, because you're all doing great things here in the diaspora. We have the data portal, and I want to encourage you to register on the data portal. Honorable Sarah, what is the www.NIDCOM? It will announce it again. The idea is to know where you are, what you are doing, so that we can reach you easily. Now, it's not only through when there's a disaster, when there's a problem, that we'll be rushing to say we want to come home. Like during COVID, it was hell. When we thought we had 1,000 people, they were like 10,000. So register, let's know who you are, where you are, what you're doing, so we can be able to reach you at any point in time. So the data portal started with NIDCOM, and it's growing gradually. I'm sure you want me to talk about diaspora voting. Yeah. Senator Ome is here. So you've all been asking me, when are you going to vote? Well, the good thing is there is now the Senate, the National Assembly is amending the Constitution. So a bill has been sponsored by the Speaker of the House of Representatives to amend the Constitution so that the diaspora can vote. So it's actually in the hands of the Parliament. Is it going to happen? I hope so. But we need to lobby them. We need to engage them. We need to let them understand why we shouldn't be afraid of diaspora voting. So direct all questions to Senator Umi to ensure that it happens in Parliament. But it's on the burner now to be amended by the Parliament. So I hope it happens, because you deserve to vote. We're talking about, in the last 5 years, the diaspora has remitted almost $90 billion to the Nigerian economy. Can we clap for the diaspora? It's a lot of impact on the economy of Nigeria. And beyond that, the diaspora are beginning to invest in Nigeria. And from our statistics, from the area of healthcare, education, agriculture, the food business, you are invested in Nigeria. And I want to thank the leadership group, who I know have been doing, at least I know about 2 or 3 investments they've done back home in Nigeria. And that is why we like to partner with them in doing this. And we appeal to all of you that no matter what you do, home will always be home. How do we make Nigeria a better place to live in? It's okay to be comfortable in Canada. 24-hour electricity, the roads are so smooth that you slip off and forget that you are driving. In Nigeria, you're looking for your alert because you don't know where the next pothole will be. So you have to be on the alert. Now, I know there are challenges, but only we can overcome those challenges ourselves. And I think the governor alluded to that yesterday. Only we can solve those challenges ourselves. Of course, with partnerships like we're having with Canada, as we're doing today. So really, let's look for the best of ourselves, celebrate the best of ourselves, put in together the hard work with ourselves, and together I believe that we can do a lot in Nigeria. I just came from Calgary, and I'm saying it here, Toronto, don't be angry. Oh. Calgary has a very, very well-organized diaspora community. I mean, clap for Calgary now. You wanted to, but you didn't. But so does Toronto and Ottawa. But the idea is that there's a lot we'll achieve in working together. And you know what? Some of your very best are in this room, excelling in Canada, developing Canadian economy. And I'm so proud to be in Nigeria and seeing every one of you in this room, as we always do. So my appeal to you is that there are challenges, no doubt, but nobody can do this but ourselves. And let's see ourselves as one Nigeria. We all carry that green passport. When anything happens, nobody will say you are Igbo or Yoruba or Hausa. You are a Nigerian. Period. The last time I came, I went to shelters here, and I saw Nigerians who just got to the airport and declared asylum. I met them in shelters. It was a horrible sight. And I asked them, do you think you're better off this way? And they agreed no. So really, you are the number 1 ambassadors of Nigeria. You have the Diaspora Commission now to work with you, to engage with you, to ensure that whatever the challenges, we can surmount them together. But the most important thing is that what problem can you solve? What are you willing to do back home? It doesn't matter how small or how big. And I've seen a lot of people talk to us here on what they want to do. But don't let's pay lip service to what it is we want to do. Because at the end of the day, we're building ourselves, we're developing our country. You know? And I know, like I said, I know it's not easy. It's not a bed of roses. We're going through a very challenging period now. But we all have to work at overcoming that challenging period. And we can't do it without you, the diaspora, all seated in this room. And I've seen a lot of amazing men and women that I can't wait to go back home and consolidate all you have told me you want to come and do. And like I said, there are no excuses anymore because you have the Diaspora Commission. It's a struggling agency, but we'll do everything we can to ensure that whatever you ask us, and we have the Senate Committee and the House Committee, and we have a responsive leadership that will not joke with the diaspora. President Tinubu himself was a diasporan, so he understands what we're talking about. So we need you for national engagement. We need you for development. We need you to work together. You know, nobody can ignore you, the diaspora, because you are simply the best in the world. And let's ask ourselves, how come when we come abroad, we are the best? But when we come back home, we are not so the best. So I'll leave you with a word of patriotism, a word of, let's celebrate our country. If you're abroad, you may not like me. It's okay. Criticize me, but don't bring your country down. From Canada, here in Canada was a man who came on television and said, I'm tearing my passport. And when you are doing that, you're talking down on yourself. You're talking down on me. And you're talking down on every one of you in this room. So don't let's encourage that. You know, let's talk well about our country. Look at my brother from Ghana, how he promoted his country. You are the number 1 ambassadors. You need to promote your country because at the end of the day, home will always be home. There's a Yoruba saying that says, no matter how far a river flows, you can never, ever cut off from your source. Nigeria is your source. Nigeria is there for you. Nigeria is here to listen to you through the Diaspora Commission. And I tell you, together, we can take Nigeria to the top of the mountain where it truly belongs, so that you all migrate back to Nigeria, and Canadians will migrate to Nigeria to come and enjoy the warmth and kingdom of Nigeria. So thank you very much, and it's been great talking to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I invite Senator Ume to please join her as we play this number to celebrate her birthday.
Thanks for your concern. I can manage it. So don't worry about me, worry about your airline. I did, but I'm still cashing out. You go shock, you say I can. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, now you know. Now you know. If you know, you know. The big ballers in town. Now you know. Now you know. Forget what I know them. Yes. Agbabola. How much is money? It's nothing. Ballin'. Premium or nothing. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. Forget what I know them. Yes.
We want to bring the city of Brampton to take 5 minutes. Mr. Jayesh Menon is from the city of Brampton. And you know that the mayor of Brampton is a Nigerian. Is that all right? So welcome, Brampton. Good. You have 5 minutes.